It has been a testing season for the former England under-21 international, who handed in a transfer request last summer, but Hayden has been in superb form throughout 2019 and he gave United the lead against 7th-placed Wolves in the West Midlands on Monday night. Willy Boly scored a controversial 95th-minute equaliser to deny United all 3 points, but Hayden was still delighted to score his first goal since October 2017 when he powered a low shot at goal which Rui Patricio could only parry into his own net. The result leaves Newcastle just 2 places above the drop zone and with 6 teams from 13th down to 18th separated by just 3 points, the Magpies are very much embroiled in a relegation scrap. Asked about his strike, Hayden reflected, "It meant a lot because I haven't scored for a while. It's just helping the team. Whether I score or someone else scores, it doesn't matter. It's just disappointing to not get the 3 points, especially because I think the fans deserved that. They traveled down on a Monday night and it was packed out again, so credit to them. They deserved a lot more." Having started just once in the league before Boxing Day, Hayden has been a mainstay in the Magpies side this calendar year given the injuries suffered by Mo Dayam, Genjo Shelvey and Ki Sung-young. And, while Hayden had hoped to depart during the January window and only found out that he would not depart during a conversation with manager Rafa Benitez on the morning of transfer deadline day, the midfielder has performed admirably alongside academy graduate Sean Longstaff in the United engine room. Isaac Hayden celebrates scoring for Newcastle United against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Image, Newcastle Chronicle. After scoring on Monday, Hayden was warmly applauded off the field by the 2,600 Newcastle fans who had travelled down to Molyneux, and the 23-year-old hopes supporters understand his desire to leave is motivated by personal reasons. His daughter and her mother live in South Wales, rather than because he desires greater financial rewards elsewhere. "Of course I feel the positive vibes," Hayden said of the support he received from fans when he was substituted late on. "Everyone will have opinions about certain things, but I'm one of those people who wears their heart on their sleeve. I'm always honest, I'm never going to hold back or hold emotions in. If some people don't like it, they don't like it. If they like it, then fair enough. I don't think anyone can look at the performances and effort in the past few games and think that I've not been committed or I haven't given everything for the cause. I've tried my best in every game. Some games I'm going to play badly, some games I'll be good. The minimum is the effort, and I don't think I've lacked that. It wasn't really that difficult for me, football-wise, in January because I was playing games of football. I just enjoy playing games of football, and it doesn't matter who you're playing for, you just want to play. It makes it so much easier to get through the period because you're just focusing on training or playing, so it didn't really bother me that month, especially as soon as you cross the white line. It was maybe more difficult off the pitch with things flying around, conversations being had between the manager and other people, and the club and other clubs. But when you play, as soon as you're out there, it's all about playing. You forget about everything else." Newcastle United player celebrates with Isaac Hayden after he scores against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Image, Newcastle United. When Hayden started his first game in 3 months at Anfield on Boxing Day, the midfielder admitted he did not feel fully match fit. However, following a run in the side over the past 6 weeks, the former England under-21 international believes he is close to reaching peak sharpness once again. "Yeah? I feel good." Hayden, who has started every one of Newcastle's Premier League matches in 2019 so far, added of his own fitness. "Playing so many games in a short space of time did me the world of good because it can be difficult when you play one and then don't play for 2 or 3, then play one. When you have that rhythm you start to get into your flow. It was slightly different at Wolves because we pressed higher up, we played a slightly different formation, but it was a top performance and I think we deserved the 3 points, but unfortunately we didn't get it. Newcastle have been undone by 2 injury time goals against Wolves this season, and Hayden does not believe there is an obviously discernible gap in quality between the Magpies and Nuno Espirito Santo's 7th place side. It's frustrating really. We'd done so well for so long in the game, a visibly disappointed Hayden said after the draw at Molineux. I think it's a foul on Martin Dubravka for Boli's goal, but even if it isn't a foul, we played 94 minutes and 50-something seconds. By the laws of the game, I'm not sure how long you add on, but even for a sub I don't think it's that long. To keep playing and playing and playing and give them more opportunities to score, I don't know, it's just frustrating. If I'm being brutally honest, I'm struggling to see why they're 7th. Realistically, we've given them 2 good games this season, one at home and one away, and I think we've done well in both games. We've come out of them both thinking that we deserved a lot more from them. But the table doesn't lie, they've obviously done well against other good teams and they must deserve to be where they are. It's just disappointing really. Benitez and his United squad immediately flew out to Spain following the draw at Molineux, and Newcastle will undergo an intense 5-day training camp before taking on CSKA Moscow in a friendly on Saturday. Hayden hopes the Magpies can use this time wisely to fully integrate new signings Miguel Almiron and Antonio Barreca into the squad ahead of crucial back-to-back home clashes with Huddersfield Town and Burnley. I think it'll be good to go away, Hayden said of the trip to Spain, just before he was about to board a flight across to Alicante from East Midlands Airport. It's good for the new lads as well because they've only just joined, so they haven't had too much time to bed in. It'll be good to spend more time with them, even away from football as a group because you don't really get to do that much in England where you just train and go home. In Spain, everyone will be in the same vicinity, even the staff, and we have a great camaraderie so I think it'll be a great trip.